guys, and welcome to the first of my PHP tutorials. Now, I've decided, seeing as soon in the Windows Phone tutorials I will be showing you how to use PHP, that you might want to actually get some knowledge of this through here. Plus, there's plenty of people who are looking to learn PHP but find other methods, other tutorials and ways of learning far too hard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to really simplify this and make it as easy as I can. Now, the first thing you need to do is you need to download this XAMPP panel. Now what it is it installs onto your local machine. They do actually do it for all different releases if you've got Windows or if you've got Linux, etc. What you can do is you literally install this, you choose what you want to install. Now I've only installed the Apache and the PHP because I'm going to use my database on my server. I mean, if you've got your own server, then that's great, use that instead. If you know how to upload files to it, once your PHP files are on there, you'll be fine, because the only thing is, if you write a HTML file into your documents and you open it in Internet Explorer or Google Chrome, you will see it. But with PHP you won't, because PHP is a server-side scripting language, so it needs to be physically executed to bring you what is on the page. So you install this XAMPP, you just simply Google it, you'll find it. I'll leave a link in the description as well. You just need to install it. It's very, very simple. You just select what you want. If I was you, I'd just stick with all the bits that are in there. Just go ahead and just leave all the different things, have all the FileZilla and all that kind of stuff. You'll get your MySQL, you'll get your PHP for managing your databases, and it'll be fine. Then once you've installed it, you run up the XAMPP control panel, and this is as simple as this. You just press start on Apache, and that will start to run the PHP side of things and other languages that you've decided to install. And then all you do is you go to your web browser and you just type in localhost, and it will automatically take you to the main area of that. Now on mine, I am actually going to show you where I have mine. So you have it in C, and then you have it in XAMPP, and then you find in XAMPP you find htdocs, and this is where you would normally come when you go to localhost. It will take you to their default Apache page, like default like XAMPP pages and stuff. Now I've just literally make this simple. Once you're in the XAMPP folder and you're in htdocs, just right click and make a folder called PHP. Now once you've made a folder called PHP, you will then be able to access that, providing you are running the Apache, you have got it started and you haven't got any errors. Then when you go to localhost/PHP, remember, if you make capitals, you have to type capitals into the bar. So in this situation I've gone to PHP and I have a file in here. Let me just find it again for you. So if you just take a look, you will see that in my PHP I've got one called where, because I've been messing around with other bits of PHP, but this one here is the index page. Now I'm using Note++, I suggest you get that as well, because I find it better than just using Notepad, and it's nothing too complicated like other bits of software. So just a simple line of PHP here is then the index page, and this is what I'm getting. So I've output this, and I know it's working because my PHP worked. So the first thing you guys are going to do is, I'm not going to explain it why just yet, but you just want to make an index page. Simple as this. You open up the PHP tag with the open question mark PHP, then you type echo space speech mark, enter whatever you like, close it with another speech mark. Really you should have a semicolon on the end there to close it off, and just save it. But save it in this directory inside that new PHP folder you made, because that way when you reload the page you won't see any difference here. But if I change it to another exclamation mark, save it, when I reload it, it now has 2 exclamation marks. So we know the code is running, because PHP has to be run, has to be executed before the page can read it, before the page displays it, sorry. So that's how you know your XAMPP's working, and this is how you make a nice simple PHP file. This is all I'm going to do for this tutorial. Just get yourself set up with XAMPP, get your first file made and load it all up. And wait for the next tutorial. It shouldn't be too soon, shouldn't be too long. I'm going to show you how to kind of start working with the proper, like how I'll explain the opening tags, and I'll explain variables, and I'll explain to you the echo which you've just put into this file, and I'll tell you exactly how everything works. So that's the end of the first tutorial of my PHP. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, check out my other videos, and I'll see you next time.